Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you guys a really cool marbling technique that you can do. It's very simple and it looks really cool. I'm going to be using Accents Luxio gel polishes. You can do this with any brand of gel polish. I just happen to really love Luxio, as you all know, so we're going to stick with this. If you want to use the same technique using colored gels, try it before you do it on a client. I find that with the thinner gel polishes it works really well. If you have a thicker consistency gel polish or the thicker consistency soak-off gels, it might not be as effective, but definitely try and play around with it and let me know what it works really well with too, because I'm always curious how I can pass on this information to other gel lines as well. So before we get started, I've prepped one tip just with a coat of white. You don't need to put white down, it's easier to see on the camera how the colors all mush together. So I've done one tip with white, but again, you don't need to. You are going to need a little empty tip because we're going to be dropping our colors into here. So you can use an empty tip, a little piece of foil, maybe some wax paper, but I like the tip better because it has a nice little well to it. So let's get started. So there's no real right or wrong with what order you want to use your colors in, but what I am going to do is just pick up my little tip here. I'm just going to drop my colors in here, and you want a fairly decent amount of color too. So we've got Enlighten, which is green. I love this green, by the way, it's so pretty. Then we're going to use Fairy. It's going to go right on top of the Enlighten. And then we're going to take Calm, which is a really soft, pretty pastel blue. I'm going to drop that right on top of that. And that's it. That's all we're going to do with that mess right there. So I'm going to take my little oval 111 brush. This is my go-to brush for everything. I'm going to scoop up underneath all of this. Take this gel, and put your tip down. I'm just going to go to my nail and just swoop this onto here. And the nice thing is with marbling, there's no rhyme or reason to it. So you can kind of just play around with it, get a color how you want it. Now this will stay here for a few seconds, and you don't need to really worry about it changing on you. We don't need to cure in between because we're going to do this process again. So I'm going to put this down. If this were the client, you would just get them to set their finger down so they're not moving around. I'm going to drop some more color onto my tip. And you can change up your ratios too. So if you think, well, I got a lot of blue on that one, I don't know if I want to have that much blue next time. We'll just put a little bit of blue in the center. And then we'll go and add pink on top. And then we'll just go back, scoop this from the bottom. Take your client's hand. I'm just going to wipe this down and just kind of move it around on the nail. And you can see as we've done the second layer of gel, the first layer's kind of moved and settled a little bit, and it's kind of formed this really neat design. And we still have a little bit of gel left on our tip. So I'm going to go pick this up again and put this right in here where it's a little bit empty. And that's it. It's really simple. This is really easy to do. And I love how the colors all swirl together and create a really unique pattern. So every nail for your client is going to be a little bit different and a little bit unique. Now at this stage, we'll definitely cure this. I think those colors look really pretty together. That turned out really cool. So if you're using your LED light, it's 30 seconds. And if you're using UV, it's a 2-minute cure. I'm just going to outline this nail with a little bit of gel play of the Glitter Cosmic Silver. I just like to finish a little design like this and keep it like framed in looking. This is one of those nice little finishing steps that your clients will love. Just adds a little bit more detail. All right, so again, 30 seconds or 2 minutes. And we're just going to finish off this nail with a coat of shine on. You can also use matte on because this would look really cool with a matte finish as well. But we'll just do a coat of shine on. And there is your finished nail. Really simple, really easy to do. It's a very effective, very pretty look. You can add this into a set of nails as a feature nail. You can do an entire set of nails like this. It's really up to you and your client what you decide to do. And mix up your colors, play around. You can do whatever you want to do with these. So again, 30 seconds or 2 minutes for your shine on.